name is Peter William Wakeham Smith. I perform under the moniker Peter Willie Youngtree. I was born at the Placentia Cottage Hospital in 1986. Growing up in the family I grew up in definitely influenced me because my family were musicians, and my father and his family were semi-professional musicians. They played, performed at festivals and things, and my mother's family were just musically inclined, and between the two families, I just experienced a lot of folk music, really good, well-performed music growing up in my house during parties or whatever, and that was super influential. And it was just, music was highly valued in my family, and I think a lot of families around Placentia are the same way. And I think the other thing about growing up in here, and especially going to Laval High School, is that there were a collection of teachers who were willing to put in a lot of energy and time and effort into cultivating talent in the students there. I'll play this song that I wrote. It's called Heaven Ain't a Lonely Road, and I wrote it when, actually a great musical mentor of mine from Freshwater named Billy Houlihan was in the hospital being treated for cancer, and I was visiting him in St. John's, and then he flew up to Nova Scotia to get a stem cell transplant, and I spoke to him on the phone, and through those few conversations, we had they were pretty deep conversations, that we had during those times, and when I got off the phone with him, I said, I feel very inspired by things you've said, and he's like, well, maybe I'll write a song about it, and I said, perhaps I will, and I hung up the phone and sat down and wrote these words out. So, it's called Heaven Ain't a Lonely Road. I was speaking with my friend in his hospital bed, waiting for a cure to flying on a plane. And he told me this, half this battle is having friends that love and help you on the way. We're not here to do this alone. We got people pushing us along. If heaven's a path, then all I know, all I know is that heaven ain't a lonely road. Heaven ain't a lonely road. He said it's times like this when the real power shows in all the friendships that you've made. Now all the love I feel, more than I could have known. I think that now I could face any type of weather, and I've had time to reflect on all the friends I've had and choices that I've made, and I do not regret a thing because I gave them all I had. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. He said, I know you got something you're waiting to become, and that belongs to you alone. But don't forget about the friends by your side. You'll never reach that place if you try to get there on your own. Now you and me, we always rode together, and you know that it's made each of us better. I want you to remember the people you can lean on. You got potential, man, so just dream on, dream on. And don't dwell too long or think too much on all the loneliness you feel along the way. I will give you my touch. ain't a lonely road. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. Yeah. Ooh, heaven ain't a lonely road. When I was a teenager, my family went on a trip to see some West Coast theater, and everyone stayed out getting pissed. The next morning at the restaurant, Uncle Bud sipped his coffee and said, I've had beer warmer than this. And we all busted our guts laughing. That man's wit, it sure is missed. All but that was half my life ago, and I've stopped wondering where the time went. 'Cause my best friend told me not to be blown away by our lives being spent. So I just keep my chin up, ready to receive whatever is sent. And I still bust my guts laughing every chance that I get. Ooh, well, I'm on my way to a clear blue sky. There's children and elders dancing in my eyes. I'm climbing upstairs and I'm 8 miles high. And I only got there 'cause they gave me the chance to try. Now as a child, both my parents worked. Oh yeah, they did provide. Auntie Marg rocked me in her arms, sang me songs. Sometimes she'd tuck me in at night. Nanny Jean kept the house clean, made raisin buns and Christmas crafts, and watched the daytime TV. Uncle Bud picked me up from school and made me lunch every day of the week. Oh yeah, I'm on my way to a clear blue sky. There's children and elders dancing in my eyes. I'm climbing the stairs and I'm 8 miles high. And I only got there 'cause they gave me the chance to try. Now I got 51 first cousins, 25 aunts and uncles, 2 brothers and a mom and dad. I got each one of them to thank in part for all the good fortune that I have had. And likewise my good friends and all my relations who stuck around when things got bad. And all the enemies I've made who have welcomed me back. Oh yeah, now I'm on my way to a clear blue sky. There's children and elders dancing in my eyes. And I'm climbing upstairs and I'm 8 miles high. Oh yeah, and I only got here 'cause they gave me the chance to try. see that pure white milkweed blow beyond the stubborn pine? Did you see the grass wear a coat of snow? Isn't it divine? Honey, we chose something divine. Did you hear the geese cry out, my love, earlier this morn? Did you see the heron fly so low, land upon our porch? Honey, we chose something divine. And did you feel the wind of a housefly's wings like a tiny storm? The winter's long, but she's safe in here. We'll help her to keep warm. Can you smell the cedar burn, my love, in our iron stove? We have waited long, now it's our turn to rest in peace and love. Honey, we chose something divine. Yeah, honey, we chose something divine. Honey, we chose something divine, something divine, something divine, something divine, something divine.